you're feeling a lot of tension in your neck as you're doing your core work, whether this is in a Pilates class or you're just doing some sit-ups, I'm going to be sharing 3 tips you can try to take this tension out of your neck and bring it into your core. It is called core work, so let's make sure we're making our core work and not our neck work. Tip number 1, this is for any time that your hands are behind your head. So just there, really interlace your fingers and bring them to the back of your head and allow your head to hang heavy. So when your hands are out here, your neck is a free mover and it's allowing your neck to really work. Let's just let the neck relax. Just let it rest in your hands and let your core do all the work. So let's just try it. Let's take some curl ups. So we're going to interlace our fingers and bring them to the back of our head. And we'll start to curl up out of head, neck, and chest and bring it back down. And I'm just allowing my head to be really heavy in my hands. I almost like to push my head back, really using this weight as resistance. Our heads are heavy. They're full of all of that knowledge that you have. And when you create this resistance, allowing your head to be heavy, you're taking the energy out of your neck and you're putting it into your core. You will feel so much more core. Really allow that head to be heavy or even push your head into your hands. My neck is not allowed to do any work right now and I have no choice but to completely use my core. You might not curl up as high. That is totally fine. The goal of this is to work the core. Tip number 2, this is for any time that your hands are not behind your head. So for example, you're doing the 100 in Pilates. You can still keep the same sensation, really pretending like your hands are behind your head and you're resting your head into it, but a couple other things to think about. Let me show you. Doing the 100 here, and we want our eyes to go to our knees. So if I'm looking up too high, then my neck is out of alignment and I'm creating extra strain. Or if my neck is too low, I'm also creating strain. Really try and keep the gaze at the knees. And you can pretend like there's a lemon underneath your chin and you don't want to squish it and make lemonade. That's what I always heard as a kid. But anyway, so if I have that lemon there, my eyes are at my knees, I'm just pumping my arms, I'm pretending like my head is resting in my hands. I'm in the correct spot and I'm getting so much core. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and done. Tip number 3, if all else fails, bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And you can close your mouth as you do it. Just sneakily put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. What this does, your tongue and your neck are actually connected. So as you're bringing your tongue to the roof of your mouth, you're relaxing your deep neck flexors. So this is really great to try, especially when you're really fatigued. Your neck is going to be a little active. We're not going to be able to completely take all of the energy out of our neck, but this is just something, especially as your core is working harder and harder and you're getting tired, just check in and try this tip. It's amazing. Right away, you really feel your neck relax. Those are your 3 tips. So tip number 1, allow your head to rest in your hands. Tip number 2, eyes to your knees, pretend like there's a lemon underneath your chin. And tip number 3, if all else fails, bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth. And these are things you can really try beyond your core work. So maybe the next time you're sitting at a desk, let's say you're bringing your neck forward, maybe just pretend like your hand is right there and you're trying to push your head into it. Then, boop, you're in your correct postural alignment and you're taking the strain out of your neck. Let me know if you have any questions and I hope you have a very beautiful day.